that happens.
I don't even know if the status carries over.
It will. I think it will.
This vote carried over.
I think the status will.
I don't think it does. Wow.
I never cleared
Looks like you're good.
from the cast.
Well, that's unfortunate. We might have had a epic battle if it weren't for that not carrying over.
It would, 18 wouldn't have run out by now anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm still. There we go.
Alright.
Alright!
I make the final time 5:10, guys.
Alright, and our final donation total, at least as of now, we're going to keep donations open for a while, but $10,040.01.
Oh,
Big thanks out to everybody who donated and everybody who helped promote for us, got the word out anywhere, because you might have got somebody here who did donate. I mean, that's fantastic. Thank you so
I think
much.
especially a big shout out to Ryan Voigt for about 20% of the donation.
Actually, we were talking about it in the chat a minute ago. He put in 1,800. Oh, for casting float, it's actually up a little more. So let's see. We got looks like 3 new donations to help get us over the mark here. So, the man's in question. We've got John Hugh Papai in for $15. The one that did it, that pushed us over the top, was Zachary Whittlesey with $55.82. And Ryan Boyd for a successful casting of float figured that was worth $25. So yeah, that puts us over 10K, you three. So I think you guys can share credit for that one, definitely. So yeah, high fives in the chat, I say.
Yes.
Yeah.
High fives all around here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or high suplexes in the chat.
I'm going to deliver.
Yes, thank you to everyone. Everyone's still there. Everyone who dropped by to check this out at all, really. We really appreciate your support. Either financial or moral or otherwise any other kind of support I may have missed there. I don't know.
Exactly.
It's 4 in the morning here.
There's lots of supports. Maybe some depends on your gardening support. Any kind of support will do it. Anyways, maybe I should get in the screen when I'm saying this.
What is that?
Huh? Just for now. And signed Armand. Okay, let me. Hey, I'd like to thank everyone who's watching, everyone who donated. I'd like to thank Care for accepting us after we were scrambling for a charity.
You're not quite in the picture, buddy.
Yeah, you're not on.
Oh, hey.
If they knew,
You'd
if
be a
those
little
other
short.
charities knew that they were the boys at this event, I bet they'd be
Your
changing
shirt
their
is.
tune
Yeah.
like that now.
Your shirt's on.
My shirt's on. Hey, that's good enough. Shonen Knife is what's important anyways, right? Anyways, check them out if you haven't. Let's see. I'd like to thank everyone who came here to the house because of the internet situation at MagFest. I know it was really convenient for you all, but I'm glad you all had a good time. I'm glad that everyone took the time out to practice their games, add a little bit to the commentary sheet, so I had a little more commentary for the marathon. I'm honestly just happy for everything and the way it turned out. I'd like to give a big shout out to Nate, who's actually not here with us right now. He's upstairs, but for setting up all the tech equipment, handling the streams beautifully, even though fun fact, the day before this marathon, he did not have any knowledge in how to stream. So that's how awesome he is.
Yeah, big ups to Nate, definitely.
Yeah. Prezi, the man who was so good that he was 2 characters in this game. Suplexing, ripping shirts, Incredible Hulk, Incredible Opera Fighter, for doing like half of the games in this marathon. I think the real count is 14 or 15 games. He did a great job. Maybe not all of them were perfect, but come on, he did 15 games. Give him a hand, people.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll come down soon. And I'd like to give a shout out to Breakdown for helping us promote the marathon, just arranging a lot of marathon logistics. His former job was actually helping solicit for charities, so he was very helpful in doing this thing. I'd also like to help Phil, the speed gamer, for just I must have asked him at least like 20 questions about every single thing about the marathon, like what webcam to use, how you do donations, how you handle prizes, etc., etc., etc. And he was an awesome enough dude to stand up to the task. I will never question what's in his hat because he doesn't want to be bothered about it. That's fine with me. So give a hand to Phil of the Speed Gamers. We were a little lacking in guest commentators because of our situation, doing the marathon from the house. But
all of them dropped by.
But the happy video game nerd happened to drop on by and donate his copy of DuckTales 2, Necromancy of the Undead, so that Freddy could run it and to provide some guest commentary. So some props to him. And big shout out to Lindsay Lane King. No shout out to Umaro for not, because he didn't appear in this game. But a big shout out to Lindsay Lane King for not only graciously doing our banners, but great, just taking criticism so well. Like if I had a little minor complaint about the banner, she'd do it. Like for example, MagFest having a capital F on the fest, she just went with it. So, and she provided our great donation sketches. She did a really great job with them, and she even had really cool obscure characters like Bert from Monster Party. So big shout out to her. Speaking of drawings, I want to thank Stacy Crone, Wesley Molotov Crone's sister, for providing those great fully colored drawings, especially the Secret of Mana one. That's a beautiful drawing.
Yeah.
I also want to thank Final Fantasy VI for having many names. and our donators for being very creative people. Hey, and here's the friends right now. If you want to come in. Come on.
He's even up right now.
Why?
Would you like to say a few?
You're up now.
Would you like to say a few words to the kind people, Freddie?
Or would you still like to say a few words, I guess?
There he is on Final Fantasy III, roaming around the belt. Prezi.
Yeah, it has been a great marathon, and thanks for watching and paying, and yeah, it has been a great time. Yeah, it was a lot better than I hoped for.
Exactly.
So it was definitely worth the trip. I will be next year too if there will be a similar thing.
We're gonna hold you to that.
Are you gonna? How many games are you gonna run that time?
All of them. You'll run all
Yes.
of them. It will be called the Prezi Man Marathon.
I will actually do my own marathon.
Okay. Let's see where I am. Oh, I'd also like to thank the MagFest staff. Even though the event couldn't be held at MagFest, they at least tried their hardest to get us a working internet connection. So shout out to them.
And I want my money back for that.
Yeah, we'll have to. Anyways, I'd like to thank. Where are we going with it? I'd like to thank all of our runners for coming over here and doing all the runs, especially the people doing the graveyard shift, because I couldn't do my graveyard shift. And last but not least, I'd love to thank all the donators, because without you guys, we'd have no viewers. We wouldn't be on the front of the Ustream page. We wouldn't be on the iPhone app, the Ustream viewer, and we were actually at the very top of that viewer when I checked about 12 hours ago, I guess. And for being awesome and putting in $10,000. Every single little donation counted, except for yours, Jeremy. You're up, but
PayPal salutes you.
PayPal, thanks you,
It's
Jeremy.
all from PayPal.
So that's up to the donators. And that's all for now. Uyama out!
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Okay.
Go ahead.
If I could get a sit on the couch, please.
Sit on the couch.
No.